I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana. If you're working in an office and using a phone, sometimes you need your hands to be free. Mark Stewart's going to show us a product from Plantronics that'll help you do just that.
Hi everybody. I have some items from Plantronics here that I thought you might want to take an initial look at. They're frankly not all connected. We don't have them in different stages of readiness, but I think it might be interesting just to look at them in concept, do a little bit of an unboxing. So again, Plantronics headset type equipment that could very well help anybody, universal design type principles, but certainly folks with degrees of dexterity type issues, some challenges with using their hands, things like that, but still some degree of independence. We have the Voyager Legend CS with the HL10 handset lifter, and then separately we have this option of the Plantronics MDA 200 used with a certain Bluetooth dongle that I'll show you. So this again is the Plantronics Voyager Legend CS base unit, and it's set up to work with the Plantronics Voyager Legend Bluetooth headset. Very nice noise canceling, a lot of high-end software capability, things like that. Fits really well and securely over the ear of a lot of folks that may use power wheelchair, for example, may be moving around quite a bit, but really need something to stay on and can't mess with inconveniences of a Bluetooth headset that starts to fall out and things like that. This extra size also gives it a lot more battery life. Nice, fairly comfortable rubber design, can go over either ear. Really good microphone element. And that would work with this Plantronics CS base unit that has adaptive connection capability to a standard business phone in the office. So if we go with the setup of, again, we're just introducing some stuff to you. Let me take this MDA 200 and let me push that aside. So let's have that out of consideration. If we consider this nice Bluetooth headset, Plantronics Voyager Legend, that can be bought on its own, this can be paired with a cell phone. With this CS device, it can be paired with a desk phone. So when I introduce one more connection device, you'll see that you can actually tap this button on the headset and it will lift the handset and you can answer a call on the desk phone, which a lot of folks, a lot of consumers can't do and can be convenient for anyone. It also can switch to cell phone use. So with the Plantronics Voyager Legend, the CS base unit, you can have quite user-friendly and almost seamless connectivity where you can toggle back and forth between a desk phone and a cell phone. And that's kind of what it's made for. And it's one of the most high-end products out there for that. Now I mentioned lifting the handset by pressing a button on a wireless device without a connection. How does that happen? That happens with this HL10 handset lifter. And again, thanks for bearing with me. Like I said, I don't have multiple units of this set up. For example, I don't have it like this and then also connected to a phone. But the phone would be right under here. This would be on the side of the desk phone. And then the handset would sit on top of this little unit right here. And it's electronic, so when this button is tapped, it'll send a signal to the CS unit. That CS unit will be connected to the desk phone, hardwired to the desk phone. It'll cause this little lever to lift up, and that'll lift up the handset, the actual, usually the traditional telephone handset that you would put up to your ear. So that is like you're answering a call, and that call is transferred here. So really convenient, really handy. It incorporates, you know, some mechanical devices, but it works really nicely. They also have some wires, some connectivity where with certain business phones you can just connect a wire directly to that business phone, bypass the need to use this mechanical device, and the same functionality can be employed where it sends the call to the headset, and you can just simply answer the headset, answer the call on the headset. So, but either way, given that they have this technology, it works with many, many, many desk phones. So that's a real nice setup, and I thought it might be worth introducing. Let me approach things a little bit differently. Some of the same technology, some different. This, again, is the MDA 200 base unit. And if you can see there, I can take this sticker off. If you can see there, there's the little picture of the computer and the little picture of the telephone. Well, what you can do is, you've got a USB female right here. You can attach a micro USB dongle to this unit, and that's designed to pair particularly well with this Plantronics Voyager Legend headset. So now we have a very good Bluetooth signal between this headset and this device. And with just a tap, a toggle, if you will, it's actually not a toggle, just this, choosing between these two switches, you can answer a call on the desk phone, or you can connect to the computer, okay? And about connectivity to a cell phone or a desk phone, going this direction, we're talking about connectivity to a desk phone or the computer for use with voice recognition, voice over internet protocol functionality, different things that you might do, soft phone technologies that you might use on the computer. That can be really handy for a lot of folks as well. And again, it's going to bring in the I believe it's called the BT300, if I'm not mistaken, USB adapter that works really well with this headset. So, some really nice functionality for use with cell phone, computer access, or desk phone. Have a great day.
There's a great way to stay hands-free and productive in the office. That's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the Indata Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana.